I'll turn this wherever I got, I'll need the time.
Two additional names. Please just acknowledge you here, Al Steenson and Dave Hubbard. 2 additional minutes, please.
My name is Gene Wells. I reside at 6205 Sanders Drive. I am the founder of the Ballast Point Homeowners Alliance.org, formed specifically for the process we are talking about tonight in the plan amendment. I'm also the former president of the Ballast Point Neighborhood Association, and I've been involved for several years in many community leadership positions. I'm from South of Gandy, just like Al. On September 21st, you had an outcry from Ballast Point and Interbay neighborhoods. One of you here said, "We hear you." But did you listen? Mr. Harrison's bold move yesterday to exempt the low-density, single-family residential rezonings and special use permits that are 6 units per acre or less was listening to the community. We could have come out here tonight in full bore on the abatement, but our issue is the plan amendment process. Make no mistake, we would truly want more tonight. Ms. Miller, we would love that word accident potential zone out of tonight's language. However, the real battle is the plan amendment process. This abatement compromise, as I will call it tonight, was not what everybody wants in Ballast Point and Interbay neighborhoods. But Mr. Harrison listened to us and came up. He has seen volumes. You all have seen volumes of correspondence from yours truly and many of my fellow Ballast Point and Interbay homeowners. Mr. Harrison went through the volumes of that material, and I mean volumes. And he was able to craft a dwelling unit, 6 units or less, single-family residential, low density. We want residential to stay residential in Ballast Point and Interbay. We want RS60 to stay RS60 in Ballast Point and Interbay. We do not want military terms on our homes. That is for another time. I must stress, this is really the first time this community has been able to come out and speak to you about this issue. We do thank you for the delays. This thing was a runaway train on September 21st. We couldn't get our arms around it, and your leadership provided us the delay. And the mayor is listening. Well, she hears us and she's listening. She needs to listen more. This whole exercise is about limiting encroaching development in and around MacDill Air Force Base. The joint land use study does say 6 dwelling units per acre or less does that. Single-family residential zoning is also said to be only 5.82 acres or units per acre. Council, I know more about this than I care to, but over hundreds of homeowners have joined Ballast Point Homeowners Alliance.org. We are like-minded homeowners who promote good government policy and the protection of our property rights. We appreciate your delays, not the real long ones, but where we are today, because it's allowed us to have this conversation. And we thank you for that. Councilman Harrison, all the homeowners in Ballast Point and Interbay, thank you for your leadership and for listening to us and acting for us. Council, the cloud of uncertainty is over our neighborhoods. We'll talk more on this next week. I really believe tonight, if you look at the ordinance in front of you and you just put the words, clear zone is up in the air of no development. So if you would just, tonight I think you could add the language, except those properties in APZ1, because APZ2 is not in tonight's abatement, except those properties in APZ1, single family, low density, 6 dwelling units per acre or less. I think you could get through tonight's first reading. I appreciate your delays till now. We need this done sooner or later. The Callahans have sold their house and moved out of Ballast Point because of this. The Vaughns have sold their house and moved out of Ballast Point because of this. Home sales are being lost because of this, and property values with the real estate bubble and this are being affected. We did not initiate this action. This is government, local government, taking care of Department of Defense government. We just asked you to do it. Less is more. 6 dwelling units per acre, heights, FAR, forget all the military terms, and we will be a happy neighborhood. And we will know that City Council listens to us. Watch for us on March 6th, because we will elect a City Council and Mayor that hear us, listen to us, and act in our best interest. My home is at stake here. If you don't care about my home and my neighborhood, then you don't care about the people in it. Again, thank you for your leadership, Councilman Harrison. Council, thank you for your leadership in stopping the runaway train. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else like to speak? Mrs. Shelby, are they coming back or what?
I don't see them. You may want to continue it for a few minutes if you like.
See if I can wave at them.